Hello, grade 10 students. It's your math boy here today. I am back for my last video on the unit of surds called Rationalization of Surds. Now, I'm gonna be explaining what do we rationalize here. We rationalize the denominator of a fraction which has a root. So, if we can be given root 3 over root 2, this is undefined and it cannot be rationalized. But if it's the opposite, if we flip it and make the root 3 the denominator, this is possible. So what do we do if we need to rationalize the denominator? We multiply the denominator by 3, by root 3 again. So making root 3 and root 3 a fraction as well. So we apply the laws right here. So right here is 2 times root 3 over 3. This is your answer after rationalization. I'm gonna show you another example before we move on. So what if you're given a whole number and a fully simplified root in the denominator? No, let the number not be 2. What if you're given 1 and the denominator is already a fully simplified root and you're told to rationalize the denominator? So when we are multiplying it again on the other side, we isolate 2 and we only include root 3. 1 times root 3 and times root 3 here. So our answer to this rationalization will be root 3 over 3 times 2. And the answer to this rationalization is root 3 root 3 over 6. This is our final answer. Now, before we move on to a complex rationalization whereby we have to use double brackets and whatever, I'm going to show you once again how to rationalize if the root itself can be further simplified. Over here, I did it when the roots cannot be further simplified, but I'm gonna show you how to do it when it's further simplified. So, example 3, if we're given 4 over root 8 and we're told to rationalize, we write the first step as follows. The first step always has to be shown even if you're given this in a test or exam. So it's times root 8 over root 8. This step must never miss if you want to get your full marks in your IGCSE. So 4 times root 8 is 4 root 8 over root 8. So what we do here, we see that root 8 can be further simplified. So further simplified into what? Let's do it right here. So what two numbers can multiply to get 8? It's 2 times 4. And 4 is a perfect square. So if we find the square root of that, our answer here will be 2 root 2. So right here, right here, our rationalization is 4 times 2 root 2 over 8. So 4 times 2 is 8. 8 root 2 over 8. 8 and 8 cancel out one another, and our answer to this rationalization of the denominator is straightforward and only root 2. So these are the first 3 examples on how to rationalize with a single denominator. Now we're gonna do it when the denominator has double brackets, or wherever we have to use double brackets when the denominator has a double equation. So Let's learn right here. So we can be given 5, 6 plus 2, root 6 plus 2. So if we want to rationalize the denominator, which is in an equation form, what do we do if right here is addition sign or plus sign? On the other side, we multiply it by its conjugate. So what's a conjugate? A conjugate is the opposite, means opposite of an operation sign. So if this operation sign here is positive, that means on the other side, we're going to rewrite the equation by using a negative conjugate. Using the negative sign, I mean. So if this is positive, check. I want to say this one more time, that if you see, check the sign before rationalizing your equation. So example here, it's plus. We multiply again as root 6 minus 2, root 6 minus 2. So to make the equation more meaningful, I'm going to use double brackets. So it will be 6 plus 2 and 6 minus 2. Bracket, bracket. Same applies for the numerator. 5 into brackets root 6 minus 2. So how to open the brackets here? Opening the brackets for the denominator numerator is straightforward, because we get 5 root 6 plus, no, minus 10. And our denominator, I'm going to show you step by step on how to expand this bracket right here. So what is root 6 times root 6? Is always 6 and it never changes. Root 6 times negative 2 is minus 2 root 6 plus 2 root 6 minus 4. So in the rationalization, this is what we do here. If we rationalize an equation like this, that means in order to get the answer, we have to get rid of the surds in the denominator. So the surds are the same, 2 root 6 and 2 root 6. If we get rid of those, it's 0. So we're left off with 6 minus 4. So 5 root 6 minus 10 and 6 minus 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So our equation will be 5 root 6 minus 10 divided by 2. But we can simplify. 2 and 10 can be simplified. So if they cancel out one another, our answer is 5 root 6 minus 5. And this is our final answer. So after getting the answer, there is a law I forgot to explain here, and I'm going to explain it right now, that in an exam or a test, you can be told sometimes to write your answer in A root B plus C. If A, B, and C are all classified as integers. And that's it. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my math channel if you want to see more of my math tutorials. So I hope you guys get prepared for the graphs I'm gonna do next time, and I wish you guys best of luck. Bye.